Hello, this is Leah with All Things Cards. That did not sound exciting. This is Leah with All Things Cards. Today I am going to make my own glitter paper. Well, I did a cream colored one, but then I didn't like the way the card looked on it that I had chosen, so I tore it off. So I'm going to make some more. And I have gone out and gotten myself a little lapel microphone, just in case somebody can't hear what I'm saying, because I hear that nobody can hear me. I don't think I'm saying anything too important, but anyways, here we are. So what I did was I went into my stash of papers. I'm making the coffee cards, some cards from my coffee calendar. Why is that stuck to that? That's a very good question. I do not know. Anyways, I've got these lovely little coffee pictures to work with, and I thought, ooh, pretty. Wouldn't it be nice to have some brown glitter paper underneath? Where on earth are you going to get brown glitter paper from? So, I'm going to make my own. So I got like a nice little rust. These are a craft. I think this is, well, it's Stampin' Up, but I don't know what it is. It could be Sahara sand, it could be soft suede, it could be any one of those colors. And this is some brown chocolate chip, I think. I can't remember. So we are going to work with those. So we'll start with the pretty rust. I like that one. We'll move the magnet out of the way because I don't need that for now. Now I'm taking my watermark stamp pad, so any of your embossing stamp pads will work. I have in here, because I like it, I have Dazzling Diamonds from Stampin' Up. It's one of my favorite glitters. I find that a lot of the glitters, I have talked about this before, they have different shades to them. I have one from Reflections, I think it is. Yeah, no, sorry, Recollections. And it is pink and green inside there, added to a white or a clear thing. And then in my little container here, there are other clear ones like this one that I've got from Crystal Glitter Ritz. It looks like pink, blue, and looks very similar to the Dazzling Diamonds, except that there's more of a more white or clear in here than there is in this. This is very concentrated. This one, which is holographic, you can tell that that's going to be coloring itself. It's a silver. I don't think I have any more clears. I don't have a lot of clear. This one is white, it says, so that would be, it's white and silver. I mean, my goodness, you can use any of your glitters that you want. I just really like Dazzling Diamonds as my, it's very clear, and it doesn't overwhelm everything, and that's what I want. I want something that's not going to overwhelm when it's on top of sentiments and things like that. But for now, back to what we're focused on. I have got a video of how to make your own clear glitter embossing powder, which I will link to here. I've got all these sentences that I'm going to link to here in my videos, and then I go and put them through this quick little processor, and then I can't find those here. Anyways, let's get started. I've got my baby wipe and my little cloth handy to clean this off as I need to. I'm just taking my embossing whatever this thing is, you know what this thing is, and I'm just pushing it down on my paper. I'm not really concentrating on anything in particular. I just want it covered. That's all I want. Going for general coverage. How's that? It's a little bit fainter there, I suppose, than it is in some of the other areas. There. Good enough. Here's the embossing powder that I made. You can see it on there. looks kind of like leather actually on there. This is a rust piece of just paper from, I don't have a clue, Michael's. Another $6 packs. And when I take the Versamark, I'm going to have to grab another one of those and see if I can make a piece of paper that looks like leather. Because that really did look like leather. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see all the purple, orange, and green that's all over this thing? That's the reflection of the colors. My eyes are bad. I can't quite focus on what you're seeing. So, let's keep going. This is me not saying anything, but wearing a microphone to make sure that you hear me not saying anything. Anyways, enough people said they couldn't hear me, so here we are. Okay, got my twisty little tweezers. I got these from a dollar store. I mean, oh, and then I just popped off the cover. But these are just from a dollar store. They're not fancy schmancy. They're just a piece of metal that does the trick. And here comes the noise. I imagine the microphone's going to amplify this. Yay. You want to remember, I can talk down here. I don't have to talk at the camera up above me. Should probably not point that at the camera up above me. You want to remember to heat from the back first. Try to get it to grip the paper, because otherwise all you're doing is blowing your glitter everywhere. When you start making your own glitter paper or making your own glitter embossing thing, just get used to the idea that you're going to have glitter everywhere. Just give up the idea of control and just embrace the glitter. I know we all start to panic when it gets everywhere, but you know what? It's going to get everywhere. You can probably take it to the front now if I wanted to, but let's just keep going. I'll just keep moving to let it get a little bit more saturated on the paper. Oops. Looking awfully wet, isn't it? Make sure you don't touch it when it's like that. It's very hot. You might peel your skin off if you got stuck on your finger. It's plastic, remember? Just to be safe that I got everything. It didn't work too much either. I missed some on the edge there. So, what do you think? There's the rust. And there's a rust-colored glitter paper. Just imagine when you've got colors that you want to match, like this. This is my craft. I don't know where I put the, there it is. So this is craft paper. If this starts to get dry, just re-ink it. The only time I replace these is when they start getting black, because somebody, I won't mention who, that would be me, forgets to wash off their stamps properly and then stamps on here and makes it all black. Okay. It looks pretty cool just with that technique. I wonder how it dries. Okay, anyways, focus. That's another video. You can see why I made so much of this in that other video, because I really do go through this. And this works great for die cutting. I did, I think somewhere here, there it is. Come on. Goodness. Oh. Just, everything's so slippery when it's all in plastic. This one here. No, don't throw it into it. The back, the white page behind it. Oh, can you see it? Can't see anything myself. Anyways, the white piece of paper behind the word sunshine is a white piece of paper that I made into glitter paper. I used the Nouveau powder stuff that I can never remember what it's called to make the yellow paper. Don't be afraid to make your own papers. I really should probably do a video on that. Would you be interested in seeing how I make my own papers? I do Christmas papers. Did I just put glitter everywhere? Yes. I make Christmas papers, and I just... my ink blending skills aren't great, so I make paper and cut it up. Okay, so if you're interested in that, please let me know in the comments that you would like to see how I make paper. It sounds like it's such an exciting video, isn't it? Oops, forgot a little corner there. Okay, heat tool away. Now remember, this is just craft paper, craft cardstock. It's the from Michael's, so it's not high quality. Oop, put my finger in it. Wonder what that's gonna look like. I usually try to get one end done so that I can grab that end after it cools just a bit. And I can let that dry, and then I can use that end to hold on to. Now you can use any of the glitter that you've got to make your glitter embossing powder with, whichever one you really like. I like this one because it gives quite a look of a rainbow effect. It's almost like I've got all the colors available to me inside of this when it heats up. It's so beautiful. Okay. I just like to go over it again just to make sure I didn't miss anything, any part of it. It's a little light right there in glitter, so I'm just going to add some more off to the side here. If you heat up what's there and then pick up more glitter, embossing powder, it will then stick to that really quickly if you move fast. I missed a corner. Okay. Craft paper did not disappoint. Remember, craft. And just it looks almost like a suede look to it. Very gorgeous. And look at that with the rust. It's a little warped now, but I can put it underneath my workstation and it will flatten out. So I'll just do that while we're talking. I got a lot of glitter under there. Okay, so let's try crumb cake. I think it's crumb cake. Is that what this stuff is? Oh, when I wasn't even looking at the words, then I remember what it is. Crumb cake. I think it's crumb cake. Okay. I'll just get this one all saturated. Don't forget the corners. I think I probably need to refill my Versamark. Okay. Good enough. Here we go. I will do one of each color. and then we will part. And then you can go off and have fun. Or watch the video on how to make your own glitter. You know, we have a Facebook group. I know, I mention it every video. Blah, 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 blah. But that's where I live, is in that Facebook group. So I really wouldn't mind if you came and asked to be a group member. Join us there in All Things Cards, or at All Things Cards on Facebook. Then you can show me what you're working on and the creations that you make that perhaps, oh, I forgot the microphone's down here, that perhaps I inspire. Woohoo! Wouldn't that be exciting? Okay, this one, remember, Sahara sand? I don't know. Crumb cake? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I only came across Stampin' Up! Papers and things like that secondhand as a lady was selling some of her stuff. So I really am not fluent in it. So I do apologize to all you Stampin' Up! Demonstrators with all your professional know-how and everything. I'm not one of you. I like to play with too many different companies' products to become one. I looked into it, and I really do love your products, but I love a lot of other people's products too. I mean, Gina K, oh, gorgeous products. I love her foil papers things, and her foils are gorgeous. I'm hoping someday to own some of her inks. They aren't really available up here in Canada, so I have to get them from the States, which is inconvenient. Okay, so this, if you remember correctly, was this. Pretty, huh? Wow. It's not so shabby. Wait, I don't even know where I'm putting them. Where'd they all go? Well, they all disappeared. I don't know where they went, so I'll just put that there. Did you see where I put them? I don't know where the others went to. Here's my last one I'll do with you. And, oh, remember I stuck them underneath. It happens every time. I'm always telling my husband, I had the thing, it was right in front of me. I don't know where it went. And because he remembers this happening to me before and I'm losing something for days, he'll say, did you put it underneath your workstation? And I'll be like, yeah, okay. That's where it is. I knew I'd made that card. And that's where I just put those a few moments ago and forgot completely again. Okay. This one looks like leather, like a leather couch. Wow. I am definitely going to experiment with letting this dry on its own. It is so pretty. It might turn out to be nothing, but hey, it might turn out to be some great discovery. Most of the things I figure out by just fluke. I think this one again, I said was chocolate chip. If I remember correctly, someone had a sticky on it when I bought it. It said chocolate chip. So I have to trust them because I don't know. There's a fuzzy on there. How do fuzzies get into our embossing powder? I'd like to know. Unless they come pre-sold with fuzzies included. You never know. Okay, so I think I've got every edge of this one done. Okay, let's get to it and see what this last one looks like. Remember, we're working with this color. Oops, get that out of the way. This is the original color of this paper. Yeah, I know my thumb's in on it. I hope see my thumb? I hope it doesn't make a mess. Okay. You can see all the blues and oranges and greens. Blue almost looks purple when it's all covered with the embossing powder. Well, what do you think of that? Compared to that. Very, very pretty. Let's see. Can you actually see the lights and the glitter? There, let's go slowly. Just move it across slowly for you. Wowzers, huh? So that is that one. This one is that one. I remembered where they were. Craft paper. And this one, I do have one more piece of this rust inside my stock. Where did I put it? Where is it? That's orange. And one more. I think I have one more piece of rust. It's time to restock. So I'll pour that out for comparison. And the rust. What do you think? Is it a winner? I think it's a winner. Look how pretty. This one can do with a little bit of bending. But I think they're very pretty. Why not custom your glitter paper to your project? This has been Leah with All Things Cards. Won't you join us on Facebook in our Facebook group All Things Cards, or on Instagram at All Things Cards. I think I see a theme here. Like and subscribe as you wish, and join us again for another video. I'm going to try doing this leather technique and seeing how that turns out. Have a great day, and may God richly bless you.